Okay, in another video I showed you how to take a test from DMAC and copy and paste it to your Google Sites page. So like here's a science test and here's another one that I've done before, and it was a algebra test that I made in DMAC and then copied and pasted. And if you are unsure how to do that, check out the video that says how to copy and paste tests from DMAC to Google Sites. Okay. What I'm going to show you now is a Chrome extension that will read the test to the students once you have it pasted to your site. Okay, there's two of them, and they both kind of have their pros and cons. The one that I like the best is called this Speakit. Okay, and what you do is you're going to download it, and so I'm going to show you how to download it. You go to the Chrome Web Store. And you're going to, so this is what would come up whenever you go to the Chrome Web Store. You can just search Chrome Web Store. We're going to type in Speakit. Okay, and it is an extension. Okay, so make sure that it's not listed under apps, that it's the one that's under extension, and it looks like this. Okay, and you would click free, and it's going to download and put it up here, and it's going to be this little gray speaker. Okay, and what it does is you highlight what you want it to read. So say I just want it to read this question, and then you go up here and click on the little speaker thing.
Which is the best tool to observe a small insect?
Okay, and it reads it for them. It will even read the answer choices.
A hand lens, B thermometer, C meter, stick, D balance.
Okay, the only thing is it's a little quick whenever it's reading the answer choices. So the student may want to just highlight one at a time.
A hand lens.
Okay, but the good thing about this is that they can go back and listen to the question again.
Which is the best tool to observe a small insect?
Okay, and if you're having to read the test to multiple students, or if multiple students require an oral administration, then they can go at their own pace, because they can go back and re-listen to questions without having to stop the group to have it reread to them. Okay. The only bad thing about this one is that if you are using something like algebra where you have negative numbers, it's not going to read the negative. Oh, wrong one.
5 feet per 18 feet.
Okay, but it does read the divided by as per for a fraction. Okay, and it will even read equations.
Graph at y equals 3x plus 5 if the coefficient of x.
Okay, another problem with this is it doesn't read fractions if they are an image. Okay, so like here, these are little images that whoever made this question in DMAC put in the image instead of typing it in like this. So it's not going to read it, it just says F.
F.
Okay, because it sees it as a picture and not words. Okay, but it does not read the negatives, and that's the only thing I don't like about this
8,
one.
3, and 2, 7.
Okay, the other one is called iSpeech, and it's going to come up right after Speakit when you search it, so you would click free for iSpeech, and I'm going to show you what this one does. This one will read the minus signs.
Minus 5 feet / 18 feet.
Okay, it's just not as fluent as the other one. The other one reads a little bit better, but this one does read the negatives. Now, it does not read a fraction or a negative number if it's this big minus sign. So if you're teaching lower levels and you aren't dealing with negatives, then either one works great. I prefer the, what's it called, the Speakit. But if you are working with negatives, then this iSpeech might be the way to go, except it doesn't read the larger negative signs.
8, 3, and 2, 7.
Because it sees it as a dash. You would have to make sure that it was the little minus sign that is up next to the 0 on the keyboard for it to read the minus.
Minus 5 feet / 18 feet.
Okay, but it also still reads equations.
Y equals 3x plus 5 if the C.
Okay, so that's all for those two. Once you have them up there, then they are going to be on in your Google Chrome anytime you log in. But if a student logs in and they haven't downloaded them, they're not going to be there. So what you're going to have to do is have the student log into Chrome and then have them go to the Chrome Web Store and download whichever one of these you want them to have. And then now, anytime they go to any computer and log into Chrome, these two extensions are going to be there, along with any other ones that they have. Okay, but whoever downloads it when they're logged in, that's the account that it's connected to.